Rebound Millsap with Gallo. Pass. Melo! Oh, wow!
Now that was spectacular.
Oh, what a head fake.
Anthony in and one.
What a head fake by Anthony. You have to play him for the jump shot. We've seen how good it is.
With the third pick in the 2003 NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Carmelo Anthony from Syracuse University.
Anthony looks to take Bowen. Beautiful move. I mean, that is a gorgeous move.
What has surprised me is he studies his opponent, asks the coaches for game film.
Now Carmelo and John Barry. Here's Carmelo upstairs.
Say, John Barry is getting close to that double figure assists. Miller's got 13.
John's got 8 assists.
Giving it up to Andre Miller. Alley.
Ties his career with 30 points. That hurt.
The wild rice soup and cold beverages. Minnesota's Timberwolves are going to the second round of the playoffs. Our congratulations to them.
Here they go. Melo's got it. Slamming time.
I'll tell you what, we used to call that the baby dunk.
The rebound by Robinson, and the San Antonio Spurs will win 4 straight games to close out the Denver Nuggets and advance to the Western Conference semifinals.
Carmelo off the dribble. Yes! With 3.8 to go. The Lakers call for time. Carmelo Anthony with a clutch shot.
Puts the period on the evening. The Clippers will advance to the second round of the NBA playoffs. The drought is over.
Another punch is thrown. Anthony, and now Jeffrey's going at it. This is turning into some kind of disaster right now. If they don't hold on to some of these players, Jeffries needs to hold back. Marty Collins. And off the save, here comes Carmelo Anthony. Parker for Anthony. Anthony. Carmelo Anthony putting the speed up. Iverson to Melo, alley-oop. Oh! Woohoo!
This crowd, it just woke up the sleeping giant tonight. Woo!
And Denver claws back within 10, 3:45 to go in the game, but TP to the cup. Michael Finley says, I got you from 3 land, and we're getting out of here with a win, and we're moving on to round number 2.
The ball. Good for these fans. They want Anthony to get the career high. With a 3, 47 points, the best night.
Anthony turns. No. Gets his own miss. Goes hard to the basket.
Wow. That's a man move right there by Carmelo Anthony.
First 50-win team in NBA history to be swept in the first round. 5 straight seasons of being knocked out in the first round of the playoffs.
He's going to take the last shot, 5 on the clock. Carmelo drive down the lane. Here he comes. And a historic one for Carmelo Anthony. 33 points in the quarter. That's a new franchise record. Nope. Nice. Underneath the Carmelo. Slam dunk. Pandemonium. Ooh, that's a big play for them.
The Denver Nuggets have defeated the New Orleans Hornets, and they move on to the Western Conference semifinals. They have been knocked out in the first round the last 5 consecutive years.
We worked hard, in the offseason. We stuck through everything. Adversity, we overcame a lot of adversity. But the most part, we stayed complacent, we stayed humble, and hard work paid off. But we still got a lot of business to go take care of.
They've given him quite a run. This building has just been so alive during the postseason. Carmelo Anthony, his best year in terms of being a complete player, in terms of wins, but it comes to an end tonight.
Rebound Millsap with Gallo. Pass. No! Oh, wow!
Now that was spectacular.
think my focus was just to do what I got to do to win the basketball game. I've been in situations like this before, elimination games, and haven't succeeded. You know, I didn't want that feeling tonight. You know, as a team, we stepped up.
The Denver Nuggets are having serious discussions about a four-way trade that would send Carmelo Anthony to the Nets. The proposed deal also involves the Utah Jazz and the Charlotte Bobcats.
I'm leaving my options open. We discuss it and go from there. Really too focused on that. This has been a long summer for me with all the speculations and rumors, and you know, I'm just excited to get back on the court tomorrow. You know, it was a dream come true for myself. I'm ready to get down to business right now. You know, we got to gel. At the same time, we got to roll. You know, we got things to go out there and accomplish. We got goals to reach, and it starts now.
Phillips to Stoudemire. Stoudemire from outside. Anthony the rebound. Dflow thought he got pushed, and there's the first bucket in his Knick career. Anthony, final seconds. Anthony fakes, puts it up for the win. It's good! With 5/10 of a second remaining, there's still time. Carmelo Anthony gives the Knicks a 2-point lead.
Kevin Garnett, monstrous, 26 points and 10 rebounds for him. As the Mean Green Machine sweep the Knicks out of the playoffs, the first to advance to the second round.
He is done for the night. What can the Knicks learn from watching this group of Knicks?
Together basketball on the defensive end, they're helping Tyson Chandler out, even though he has 3 fouls, but you just see bodies moving, hands are in the passing lane.
If Carmelo Anthony is on the floor with Jeremy Lin, who's taking the last shot in that game?
Of course I want to take the last shot. I mean, let's be quite frank. I mean, I've been doing it for 9 years already, so I made a ton of them.
It had a lot to do with the role of Carmelo Anthony. The offense, D'Antoni's offense wasn't exactly running through him when he came back off of injuries to play with Jeremy Lin. The Knicks started losing again.
Anthony for 3. Bang! That one goes down, and the game is tied in the hands of Anthony. Anthony for 3. Puts it in! Knicks by 1 with 8.2 remaining.
Make it tougher, do they make it harder? Yeah, that's what they do. You know, when you drive, they make it hard for you. Well, you know, when you can't score the basketball, that makes the game totally, you know, extremely hard.
I'd get this now with 4 seconds. With 3 on the shot clock, Anthony knocks it down just as time had expired on the shot clock. That gives him 50 points now. Carmelo Anthony with 50.
Normal size for a normal tight point guard. Oh, quick spin move from Anthony, counted and one. Pretty play from Carmelo Anthony. That brought the crowd to their feet. Pass right back up on top. Anthony crossover move, spins, turns, fires, hits. That gets the crowd on its feet.
I wonder if he was coming in for JR. Anthony attacks Hibbert.
Denies him at the rim. Block number 5 for the Pacers center. Wow, what a play. Anthony bleeds in. That shot is good. Carmelo Anthony with the greatest scoring game in Knicks history. He's got 62. They're going to bring him out now.
It's hard now. It's hard for me to accept it. I think anytime you're in New York, the expectations will always be high. Will always be twice as high. So it's just a matter of us as players to go out there and meet those expectations.
If Carmelo Anthony stays with the New York Knicks, you have essentially said it is about the money. It's not about winning. Because there is nothing about the New York Knicks that has led you to believe that they can win.
Wants it Jefferson to the perimeter.
Larkin penetrates. Back to Anthony. Anthony for 3.
That three-pointer gives Carmelo Anthony 20,000 points for his career. He's the 40th player in NBA history.
I want to play, period. I mean, just sit on the sideline is kind of not my thing, not my cup of tea. But, you know, I want to, you know, get out there in London, especially, and play. The time is now. Like, there's no need to, you know, hold back. You know, we got to go forward, but we also got to be smart about the decisions we make. You know, because it's a lot of different ways you can approach this offseason.
But I have called this Melo disaster from day one because on the surface, he looks like a great teammate, but not getting back on defense, end of a quarter, not giving you respect or acknowledgement after a great assist.
You got the goal, but you know, what about that other kind of trophy? You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, in the Larry O'Brien trophy, what about that kind of trophy? What about the championship ring? I mean, that's what we're looking at.
I think the direction with our team is that he is a player that would be better off somewhere else and using his talent somewhere where he can win or chase that championship.
Carmelo Anthony, to me, he's done in New York. You can't build around him anymore. That window, it's closed. So why would you keep him? Why bring him around to say, hey, you're going to be the second option on our team?
Carmelo Anthony, a 10-time NBA All-Star, is open to waiving his no-trade clause to join the Houston Rockets or Cleveland Cavaliers should those teams create a pathway to a deal with the New York Knicks.
Or even coming off the bench. And the second question is...
For me? Oh. I mean, I don't know where that started, where that came from. Hey, P, they said I got to come off the bench.
The Oklahoma City Thunder are officially the number 2 team in the Western Conference. I'm anticipating that they will be the ones to meet the Warriors. Russell Westbrook and Paul George make up the best backcourt in the NBA. You combine that with Melo.
Getting pushed down low. Anthony from Westbrook. Carmelo. It's one through. Carmelo Anthony.
Look at the reaction and the smile.
Finally, right? Finally one goes in.
Carmelo Anthony, he's older, he is slower, and he needs to hold the ball and do what he does in order to get it off, because just scoring within the flow and fluidity of the offense ain't necessarily his strength.
Carmelo just hit 25,000 with that first free throw. Second on the way. He is over 25,000 career points.
But I'm equally as sad about Carmelo Anthony. I cannot believe what I am seeing. He looks bad. He looks bad. I cannot believe what I am seeing. I am wondering what is going on with him.
OK3 season is over. Utah advances to take on Houston. Donovan Mitchell with a career night.
I'm not sacrificing no bench role, so that's out the question. As far as sacrificing the finances and the economics of the game of basketball, when that time will come.
What a fall from grace. A guy that how long ago was considered one of the best players in the world, and now it's $28 million to go away. It's $28 million to not play for either of these teams.
If he accepts his role, what they need out of him, what he can contribute, then yes, I believe that he could make them a little bit better. I'm not sure Melo is ready to accept his role.
Ahead of time and having those conversations and going game to game and understanding, okay, we might need you to do this tonight. We might need you to do that tonight. I have a clearer understanding of what my role is.
The extra pass, Carmelo. They leave him open. Don't do that. Don't do that, Brooklyn. Number 6 for Carmelo Anthony. They still love him here in New York.
He's not what he used to be. Father Time is undefeated. That's a classic example of a shooter whose legs are fading from them before our very eyes. The legs ain't what they used to be.
And one team that has interest in Melo, I'm told, are the Lakers. And right now they have a full roster. They don't want to waive a player to bring Anthony in.
And so I think the farewell tours should be reserved. But Jimmy, I don't quite remember if somebody who didn't have a title who had the farewell tour. So forgive me if that just doesn't come to my memory. But I'm very big on that title. That chip matters.
Carmelo Anthony agrees to a non-guaranteed contract with Portland, a team that has stumbled to start the season. And can Anthony kickstart him? He last played on November 8th of 2018. Rip City, baby.
He's in his mid-30s, so he's going to have some limitations. I was happy to see the NBA give him this recognition, not necessarily because of his play. It was ceremonial.
C.J. Holding sweeps it low to the floor, outside of Carmelo. Head down, 15-footer away. Got it! Carmelo Anthony drills it straight away from 16 feet out. 3 3/10 seconds remaining in this baby.
All that zoning up the weak side.
Nurkic's back on the floor. Give it to Carmelo Anthony for 3. He's got it! Carmelo Anthony!
I was always impressed with playing against Melo because you knew he had that bully ball in the post.
Have another opportunity at this game. I want to say revive is the word, but allowing me to come just be myself and be who I am and do what I do best. Being out the game for a year and then coming back and really having a different perspective on things.
Shot clock down to 3. Here's Carmelo Anthony. Got to put up a tough one. Does so. Oh, keep it going. Carmelo Anthony cannot miss right now.
He's got 15 in the quarter.
Off the spin.
on the kick out, got an open look for three, and we are tied. Anthony on a great find from Lillard.
We have been waiting for the time when Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James play basketball together in the NBA, and we have it now. Carmelo Anthony is going to the LA Lakers.
Carmelo looking to become number 9 all time. He's got it! Passes Malone!
As Carmelo continues his scoring spree. Gives it up. Anthony steps into one now. And it's good. Carmelo Anthony gives the Lakers the lead with 2 minutes left of the first OT.
As they prepare for their chase for an 18th championship, one of the newest Lakers, Carmelo Anthony, is putting all the pressure on himself, saying it's his most important season and that the expectations are certainly a title.